Continuing this series using the Folklore Oracle. Okay, do I take these together or separately? I think we're going to do them separately. So this is two separate readings. Take which one resonates for you. So it's all about choices. Two different paths are opening up for you. One's about connecting with your true power, and the other is about being tempted by something that might not be as real as it looks. So let's go through both and see what's here. Starting on the left, Hare. This card asks, what is the source of your power? Hare in folklore and tradition represents strength, identity, and connection to spirit and ancestors. It's not just what people see on the outside, it's about what's woven deep within you. The question here is, what can you untangle or shift to align yourself more fully with your true path? And on the right, we've got Will-o'-the-Wisp, and this card asks, will you follow foolish fire or your true knowing? It's about being tempted by something that looks shiny, glowing in the dark, but may not be real. It can lead you away from your own inner truth if you're not careful. The key question on this side is, are you trusting yourself or are you chasing illusions? So let's get a bit deeper with the tarot now. On the left, the Magician is about tapping into your skills and making things happen. It's a reminder that you already have what you need, the tools, the resources, and the talent. Here it's saying that your power isn't something outside of you, it's something you can direct and channel, so you're the one shaping the outcome of this path. Then you've got the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups often shows grief or focusing on what has been lost, but in this story it's pointing out that your power comes when you stop staring at the past and notice what's still here for you. Healing your inner child and choosing not to be defined by disappointment is going to be a part of what unlocks your strength. The Four of Swords, so the Four of Swords is about rest, reflection, and healing as well. So this shows that your source of power isn't rushing ahead, it's in giving yourself space to recharge and gather wisdom. Pausing is not weakness, it's where you remember who you are and reclaim the energy to move forward. Now, the Devil and the King of Swords. The Devil represents being trapped in unhealthy patterns, toxic connections, addictions, or illusions that make you feel powerless. So on this path, the danger is mistaking control or desire for real love or truth. It's a warning, be careful what you bind yourself to. And the King of Swords brings logic and clarity. So on this side, he's a reminder that if you do choose to follow something risky, you'll need to see it with absolute honesty. No rose-colored glasses. If you can stay objective and clear-headed, you might avoid the traps, but that's not easy when emotions are strong. Now we're going to take a look at these Angel Oracle cards to see where you're supported along this journey. So this is something that you may need to look out for. If someone's offering you some help in these fields, I strongly suggest that you take it. So on the left, the Hare reading, right? The angel supporting you here helps you grow more generous, reminding you that when you open yourself to others, you also receive. Your strength doesn't come from shutting down or isolating, but from being part of something bigger. Sharing your gifts makes you stronger, not weaker. So if anyone's inviting you out or asking you for advice, don't just assume that they're trying to blow smoke up your butt. Like, just take them seriously and take them up on it. Now, the angel for the other side, the Will-o'-the-Wisp side, this one brings knowledge, real wisdom, not false promises. You're supported here in learning to separate fact from fiction, to grow through insight instead of being pulled into distractions. So again, if somebody is giving you some advice here, just saying like, oh, you know, just be careful, or, you know, I noticed this person is a little bit, sorry, I'm just distracted by this magical child card because we had that recently. If someone's kind of trying to give you advice and say, you know, this person that you're seeing, I've kind of seen this before, maybe you should take it one step at a time, like take a step back. Just pay attention to those warnings. Now let's get into the archetypes for each side. So on the left, we've got the Priest and the Poet. These could be people either involved in this situation or they could represent you. So the Priest shows up as someone who can help you channel spiritual energy, but watch for the shadow because that could be misusing power. The Poet adds depth, the gift of putting soul into words, but also the risk of turning words destructive. So together they say your power lies in expression and service, but it must come from a place of honesty and integrity. So just be mindful of the way that people speak to you, because I have a feeling that their true intentions are going to come through in their words. Now the archetype on the right hand side, the Will-o'-the-Wisp, This card is beautiful but fragile. Its light side is hope, creativity, and belief in miracles. Its shadow side is pessimism, depression, or waiting for life to happen without putting in the work. So on this path, the risk is letting illusions or despair hold you back from real action. And what I'm also getting on that side is the fact that you could be so close to the edge of naivety, in the fact that maybe you just believe in true love so hard that you allow red flags to pass you by. So I really strongly urge you, listen to people's advice if they feel like the person who you're with is taking advantage of you here. Now I'm going to grab some final tarot cards to get the outcome on both paths here. I'm using 2 different decks because I want to make sure that I'm getting the exact cards for each one, and they might already be on the table. So on the left hand side, let's have a look. So we've got the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. So if you choose that path, the Hierophant shows spiritual wisdom, tradition, and growth through learning. The Six of Wands promises recognition and success. So this is the path where your power builds steadily and brings you respect, connection, and victory. There's really strong spiritual links on the left-hand side with the Hare Oracle, especially with the Priest and the Hierophant there. So there could be a really strong religious tie there, like traditional religious, upbringing or undertones. Now the outcome on the right-hand side, the Will-o'-the-Wisp, is a little bit more complicated because there are 2 branches here. So if you follow temptation, the outcome looks like the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, which is abandonment, loss, and regret. But if you pause, stay cautious, and listen to your heart, instead, the outcome shifts to the Knight of Cups and strength, genuine love, emotional expression, and the courage to move forward with integrity, which is telling me that you really need to make sure that you're not settling. You need to make sure that you're not settling, okay? So these are your 2 paths. On one side, you grow your own power, supported by the wisdom, generosity, and expression, leading to respect and success. And I really strongly feel that that's related to spirituality in some way. And I'm really getting established religion on that side. On the other, temptation and illusion can lead to disappointment unless you stay clear and grounded. So the choice is yours, to follow the inner strength that's already in you, or to risk being pulled off course.